Well, today in this video, we're going to be doing a follow-up video talking about the brand new guitars from ESP Guitars because the prices are unveiled, the specs are unveiled, and everything that makes up these brand new guitars here in 2024 are on their website, and we can react to them, talk about them, and just get a more detailed opinion, I guess we'll say, on these guitars. So before we start talking about these guitars, first follow me on Spotify. Just a quick little thank you to everybody who's jammed Subtle Comeback, my latest album. It's over 100K streams on Spotify. Not so bad for a one-man show, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking that out. Be sure to like this video and be sure to subscribe to this channel that you're watching. This channel's dope. I love creating on this channel and I'm very proud of the videos that I make, okay? So a couple days ago, we together looked at the preview of ESP Guitars and there was nothing that we could react to other than what they looked like, right? Well, now, cat's out of the bag. We have all the prices and, like I said, all the specs and stuff. So let's dive on in right now. Let's not waste any more time. Boom! Up on your screen right now, we have all of the guitars. Multiple pages for 2024 with ESP/LTD. What's interesting right off the bat, to the best of my knowledge, I don't think there's a single E2 in this lineup, which is kind of a bummer, but also too kind of to be expected because they're throwing everything in the kitchen sink at the LTD lineup to include stainless steel frets, all the, you know, expensive hardware, all the great pickups, yada yada yada, right? So it just looks like the E2 lineup, to the best of my opinion and best of my knowledge, is slowly getting phased out. I mean, how could one not think that, right? So I'm not going to talk about every single one of these guitars. I'm just going to click on the ones that I personally would be interested in buying because I'm not going to look at 4 pages of guitars that have, like, give or take 15 guitars on every single page. That's going to be, you know, an 8-hour-long video. So let's just click on this one right here, the MH1000NT. I'm assuming that stands for neck through. I love this aesthetic. I love the kind of charcoal silver burst. You know, I love silver burst. Not telling any tales out of school here. For $1,400. Not that bad. I mean, honestly, that's actually pretty good considering. And I think we're going to build up a lot of momentum every time we look at a guitar and, you know, we won't have to, like, be so curious as to what kind of specs they're going to have and stuff like that because, you know, I'm assuming they're going to, like, throw all the same specs through, you know, the most of the high-end LTDs, like stainless steel frets, brand name pickups, blah, 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 right? So we'll pick up steam here as we continue to go on. So just looking at this guitar right here, you know, aesthetic aside, it looks like we have everything that you could possibly want. Jumbo stainless steel frets, Tune-O-Matic bridge from Tone Pros, LTD locking tuners, direct mounted Fishman Moderns. Yeah, dude, like, it's as spec'd out as you could be, right? Like, this is like the equivalent of, like, those Schecter C1 SLS Elites that I'm really a huge fan of with like the ombre fades. Those came out like 6 years ago, and like this is, in my opinion, something similar from ESP LTD. So yeah, they're literally just throwing the kitchen sink at you. All right, let's check out this 7-string Baritone. Pretty cool, man. I'm a huge fan of the old school finish, and, like, you know, it's got like that, you know, Jim Root Jazzmaster or like the old Yeller from Charvel. Like, that sandblasted finish is pretty sick. Hip shot, Fishman's. What's the scale length? I'm probably going to guess 27 inches. Oh, wow. Shocker there. Yeah, that's a huge bummer for me, man. Dude, I just wish baritones would be more baritone. Like, do more, man. Like, it's just kind of, it's almost irritating. Like, why not just go like 28, 29, 30, dude? Like, just go for it. Because, like, from my own experience, having played a lot of baritone guitars, like, if you get past, like, the drop or standard G tuning, like F sharp and F, like, in my own experience, like, you just run into a lot of problems. It gets muddy, intonation issues, tuning issues. You got to have a big giant bridge cable to hold the intonation. That's why I love 30-inch baritones on a 6-string or 7-string. I don't think I've ever seen a 30-inch 7-string, but 30-inch baritone 6-strings are the man. Like, that's why I love them so much, and that's why I designed one with Cerberus guitars that'll be out here in 2024 with my name on it. That's fucking sick. Anyway, man, getting off my soapbox here, like, I just wish baritones would be more baritone. Dude, just go for it. But if I could snap back to reality, whoop, there goes gravity. This is still a pretty sick guitar. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. All right, moving right along here, we got a Baritone Evertune 7-string. This is actually pretty unique. Evertune Flying V looking weapon 7-string with a reverse headstock. Like, that looks pretty sick. For $1,800. But again, like I keep saying, dude, they're throwing everything at us here. And Evertunes, I know, jack up the price, as well as stainless steel frets, as well as Fishman's, and, you know, they're literally throwing every single spec at you. So, like, I know people are going to be upset with how expensive the ESP LTD lineups have become over the last couple years. Like, I think last year was the first time where they really jacked up the price. But at the same time, dude, it's like, well, look what you're getting, man. Like, you couldn't make this any better. The only way it would be any better is if it was made on a different part of the planet. as if that truly matters to anything. I mean, I guess it does, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this one's sick here, another charcoal guitar, satin finish. I think I like that more than the gloss. It just looks, I don't know, it looks a little bit crisper, cleaner, better, for lack of a better description. So this one has a Floyd, and I've started to really dig the Floyd. I've been playing the Floyd a whole bunch here on my Fender Strat. We got a Floyd Rose 1000. Okay, interesting. I don't know. I thought that would be a 1500, but you know, 1000. Okay, no big deal, I guess. Again, 27 inches, it looks like. Yep, boom, 27 inches. So I don't have to go on my rant again with this guitar with the baritone. Now we got a 6-string baritone, an SN1HT baritone, hardtail baritone. This was one of the ones I was the most excited for upon the initial preview. Everything about it I think is pretty sick, apart from maybe the color. The color could be a little bit more flamboyant. But black guitars are super sick for metal and heavy aggressive music, obviously. I love the reverse headstock. I love the roasted maple neck. I love the bolt-on. I love the single pickup and the single volume and hip shot. Very, very simple. Anytime I'm personally playing a baritone, like, I never use the neck pickup. So, like, that's super sick for me. Again, 27 inches, okay. Oh, dang, check this out. We got something really cool here. Scalloped frets from the 17th to the 24th fret. Oh, dang, dude. I don't know if I can really, you can't really see it here, I guess, but that's, okay. Damn, that's actually really sick. I like when things are quirky and things are weird, you know? Like, I don't like cookie cutter guitars and cookie cutter specs and aesthetics. So that's super sick, man. I've never seen anything like that from ESP before. Well, they did something cool, right? This one really caught my eye as it's a single cut, you know, the Eclipse 7-string baritone Evertune. Like, again, swinging for the fences, doing something different. I really appreciate, for better or for worse, trying something different and trying something new. This is the epitome of that. You never really see baritone single cuts, and you really never ever see 7-string single cuts. So, like, best of both worlds, got the Black Beauty aesthetic. Honestly, this might be one of my favorite guitars that they've come out with upon looking at it and just diving into seeing exactly what it is. And, you know, I'm not even really the biggest Evertune fan, but you know, with that being said, I can almost give that a pass because this is just way out of left field and super sick, man. I want to check out the Bill Kelliher signature guitar. A lot of you guys were tagging me in this guitar and wanted to know my thoughts and opinions, as Silverburst is my favorite finish of all time. I said that 1,010,000 times. Aesthetically, not really a fan of this guitar, but I will say one plus is, like, it looks giant. There's a picture of Bill on the website, or on the internet, I guess we'll say, of him playing this guitar, and, like, I appreciate the full thickness of, like, just how clunky the guitar is. Clunky is like a compliment here. Like, I like when guitars are big and like they feel like you got something, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really a huge fan of light guitars and stuff like that. So $2,000 for an LTD is rather steep, but you know, the artist has to get paid. Kind of makes sense anymore. Let's see what we have to offer in terms of specs with this one. Right off the bat, we got something really interesting. 25-inch scale, like the PRS scale. That's cool. Doesn't say stainless steel. Interesting. Tone Pros, LTD locking tuners, a bone nut, okay, and a set of Bill's signature Mojo Tone Hellbender humbucking pickups. If you're a diehard Mastodon fan, or if you dig this guitar, like, by all means, go get it, dude. Dark brown Sunburst satin arrow here, 1,000. Know a lot of you guys love V's, so 1,600 bucks. I want to say though, what did I say when I said guitar trends are dying? 8 strings and 9 strings and multi-scale guitars. I have not seen from anybody yet any 8-string guitar, and I have not seen any multi-scale guitars, I don't think. I could be wrong, but like, they're very few and far between, everybody. Huh? I f***ing told you. Oh, I forgot about these. Let's check these out right here. Okay, so the Les Paul Jr. Eclipse variant from ESP LTD. Please have stainless steel frets. Please have stainless steel frets. Yes. Okay, sick, dude. All right, 1,100 bucks, stainless steel frets. What kind of pickups in this thing? New custom pickup designed exclusively for ESP by Seymour Duncan. It would have been nice to maybe like get a Fishman or something in there, or like, I don't know, a Duncan for realsies, but whatever, dude. It's got stainless steel frets and it looks cool. Like, it really does. I like the simplicity, and I think I like this guitar far and away more than I like a real Junior from, you know, actual Gibson. I've never really been a fan of Juniors or anything like that, or specials or anything like that, but like, this is sick, dude. Like, something about it, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's from LTD or ESP. Like, something about that I really, really like applaud and am stoked on. Moving right along, there's the George Lynch Desert Eagle. Oh, let's check out this one right here. This one, the Jazzmaster looking thing. When I made my first initial reaction to this lineup, I like completely like overlooked the fact that like, yo, there's a Jazzmaster from LTD. I don't know if this is new, you guys gotta let me know, but like, to the best of my knowledge, like, I've never seen anything like this from ESP LTD. So like, that's kind of cool, right? Like, it's kind of sick, and it's sandblasted, and it's got roasted maple and a bolt-on and a reverse headstock. Like, I didn't even realize what I was looking at. I was like, oh damn, like I forgot what brand I was looking at. This is from LTD. Like sick, dude, right? Textured sandblasted black blast finish on the Swamp Ash body. God, that's hard to say. Stainless steel frets. What kind of pickup we got in this bitch? Hipshot hardtail, LTD locking tuners. The flexible sonic character of the XJ1 HT comes from its Fluence open core classic bridge pickup. There we go. Cool. So we got Fishmans in this thing. You know, we've seen Jazzmasters a million times, but like from LTD, I don't think we've ever seen that. At least I don't remember seeing it. But yeah, dude, like block inlays, like this is sick, man. This is like top 5 out of this release for me personally. And it's got the regular old Fender scale there. So interesting. Yeah, dude, that's cool. Here's the Phoenix. Man, I forgot. Every time I'm like, all right, I've seen all the guitars from the preview. I keep forgetting about these. Getting right to the pickup, we have a Seymour Duncan Custom 14, a new pickup made exclusively for ESP that offers high output and extraordinary tonal balance with mind-blowing articulation and clarity, and it is splittable with a push-pull control on the tone knob. I mean, if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will, right? I'm sold. They said on the tone knob, but I'm assuming that's a volume knob, right? Okay, that was loud. Yeah, this cat, you know, I'm not sure who this gentleman is, but this dude's rocking out on it, and yeah, it looks sick. Yeah, that dude's riffing. That dude's crushing it. Okay, moving right along, got the Gary Holt, then we got the Tobacco Burst, Les Paul Jr. special looking thing, blah, blah, blah. And then we got the MH1000 Evertune and the Horizon Custom 87. Let's just check out one of these old school Super Strats, just because, man. I know a lot of you guys dig these. These are cool, man. You know, it's what you would expect from like Solar, Jackson, ESP, like just your Super Shredder. But I will say, everybody, breaking news, no Mick Thompson. You know, like, where is that? Yeah, I'm kind of like bummed, like, truthfully. Maybe it'll be at NAMM, you know, hopefully, right? But yeah, no Mick Thompson guitar. But anyway, no E2s so far, if at all, and no like USA or big time high end ESP guitars. So they threw everything into the LTD lineup and delivered us a rather extensive and great, for lack of a better description, great lineup here in 2024. So, what do you guys think of my thoughts and opinions? Which ones do you guys like? And, you know, obviously I didn't go through every guitar here in this video, but, you know, we'd be here for 20 days. So anyway, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Be sure to subscribe, follow me on Spotify, like this video, do all the things, and, yeah, man, see you guys in the next video. Later.